Namayingo district is located in the eastern region of Uganda. The area is endowed with rich natural resource potential that lies within the Lake Victoria catchment area. One of the growing socio-economic activity in this area is the artisanal small-scale gold mining. Buheda village in Buduma parish of Bukana sub-county is one of the prominent artisanal small-scale gold mining sites. In 2017, the Uganda National Association of Community and Occupational Health, in partnership with the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and the National Association of Professional Environmentalists, established the mercury-free gold mining intervention.
A better method of extracting gold. That method is called a mercury-free gold mining method. It is called the gravity concentration method with borax. Borax is a chemical that is not harmful to human life and to the environment.
We work only with serious local partners who understand to engage the people we are working with and for. And that means that they are into the grassroots. And either we work with intercultural health, pesticides, or among mercury-free gold mining, small-scale gold mining. The most important part of our project is to empower the people we work with. And in Dialogas we are professionals, so we use the professions we have in our daily life and our experiences to develop the projects and to further them and qualify the projects. Focus on our projects are the connection between health, working environment, and like the project where the health is depending on the work practices of small-scale gold miners. We are financed of the Danish government through the NIDA.
This method of gravity concentration that is using borax is better because we get the gold is got in a clear form. It is not repeated. Unlike that one of mercury, where after using mercury, when you go to the buyers, they repeat to burn it once again. And also, we have learned that there is a problem of contaminating because it contaminates the life, our life.
The artisanal small-scale gold miners have been using mercury, which has exposed them to a multitude of occupational, safety and health risks. Gold mining using mercury poses long-term lasting devastative effects on human health and the environment.
Artisanal small-scale gold miners are some of the biggest proportion of producers of mercury in the atmosphere. Mercury is a chemical that is very harmful to human life and the environment.
Training and capacity building of the artisanal small-scale gold miners is a key component of the mercury-free gold mining project. This is a refresher training for the artisanal small-scale gold miners. They are taken through a practical hands-on step-by-step process of gold mining that takes care of occupational safety and health measures. This is an example of a gold pit methodology that is common in this area. Miners dig deep pits but are not well protected with respect to occupational safety and health. These sidewalls are most likely to collapse, particularly during the rainy season. This often results into injuries and death in extreme cases. But all is not lost. A group of miners have come together and have been able to demonstrate a better methodology that is safer than the artisanal, small-scale mining, with particular respect to occupational safety and health.
The best option for the government is to empower the artisanal miners to move from artisanal to at least small scale. We have a lot of potential, but we just need to equip Ugandans, not investors. Investors come to drain the economy. It's a process that requires minimal capital compared to other ventures. Miners are beginning to form groups, associations. They are fighting legal battles with investors, and they are winning slowly by slowly. Once you're in gold mining, it's very addictive, really. Once you taste that money, it's very hard to leave.
But what is the impact of the artisanal gold mining? This is Buheri settlements adjacent to the mining site. Most of the shelters are either grass-thatched or temporary structures built using iron sheets.
The community is now is okay in terms of income compared to the other time, because during those days we used to rely on the lake, that's fishing. But now that fishing has become a problem, people have embarked into mining. Even most women here have engaged themselves in mining. So they have been treated because their children are going to school, they help themselves, they do their self-reliance, especially women.
The intervention by Uganda National Association of Community and Occupational Health in partnership with the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development and the National Association of Professional Environmentalists is a timely and welcome intervention. UNACO is working in partnership with the Uganda Mineral Police to ensure that artisanal small-scale gold mining activity is progressively formalized.
We are doing this exercise jointly. We have the Ministry of Energy, the NEMA people, and we sensitize them. We encourage them after the mining, if they want to evacuate here to there, where they have discovered the vein, they should cover. They shouldn't just leave those pit holes open. And they must be authorized by the government, not just waking up in the morning and you discover that there are minerals here in your compound and you start mining. We just don't want that as government.
This is Beatrice Babigumira. She came to Namayingo from the neighboring district of Mayuge to try her luck in artisanal small-scale gold mining. Community members dealing in artisanal small-scale gold mining believe they can benefit more from this highly potential economic activity if they are formally supported by the government.
Ndina abaana abasoma ndina mukaaga. Ndina ali mu senior 4, ndina ali mu senior 2, ndina ali mu P7, ndina ali mu P4, ndina ali mu P3. Unabona nzenza kasente nalowooza nti njano oni akasente muno bayambengako aye tikali kufunika bulungi kubayamba. Baba waibwe aliwo yandibayira abayamba kuba tuli kirala ayi yalwala omutima kirwaire ky'omutima kyamugema tasobola akola mirimu government njikubira omulanga tuyambe tuleetere muko ebibiina tweneeno twegaite tufuna obuyambi tuboneke nti tubeesaawo abaana baife tubasomesa kuba ife beene nga tibibiina ndibona nga titujasobola.
Namayingo District Local Government is a key stakeholder in the gold mining activity. The district is among others mandated to ensure the safety, socio-economic welfare of the people and protection of the environment.
As a district, we also encourage that whatever is going on should go on, but take safety of our people. It is very useless for you to make a lot of money, but you also use a lot of money to secure your life. So what ONACA is doing, we are in line with you. So the activities which are going on here should boost the income of our people. Get it? Our people should start changing their life, from poor to rich. Also take keen interest in the environmental concerns. So whatever activities we are doing here should go on, but should not destroy our environment.
The central government is equally concerned about the protection of environment in the respective mining sites. It is very important that environmental structure in the mining site is restored to avoid degradation.
Mine responsibly, like now all these things, materials which is heaped here, who is responsible for it? Because for you are interested in getting that small money, but the long-term effect of that activity to the environment in terms of health, in terms of the degradation, who is going to be accountable? So government has to get some revenue so that we can work on such acts which has been left by irresponsible citizens. But I believe that the people of Namayingo are not irresponsible. What you need is a license so that you can start operating legally.
According to the Commissioner for Mines, Agnes Alava, minerals belong to the government and subjected to royalties from the miners. Alava advises all artisanal small-scale miners to form an association and process license so as to operate legally.
Minerals belong to the government, and all minerals which are mined are subjected to royalties. And you are supposed to declare whatever you receive from the productions so that it can enable us to get the royalties for government. And that royalty, that money will also help you for working on the roads, for making hospitals, for making schools. So we all need to be responsible citizens. We encourage you to form association and register accordingly. By the end of this year, we are not going to entertain anybody who is not registered. We only need your association, and then we identify an area for you people to operate so that we can do monitoring and inspections of what you're doing. If there's any training, if you're in groups, it makes it easier for us to manage such trainings to groups rather than to people who are not licensed.
The Director of Mines, Zachary Baguma, commended the implementing partners for promoting the use of borax, a better human life, and environmentally friendly gold mining methodology.
If you use gravity separation method, you cannot recover 100%. You recover maybe 10% of the gold. All of the 90% remain in the soil. Next time the person mines, counts and pans gets maybe about 5%. But with this coming of technology or development in science, there is introduction of Mercury, which was brought in Uganda, and now it took over all over the country. They have told you, I think, the effects of Mercury, would like completely to eradicate use of Mercury in the country. Now, unfortunately, this is the worst place for Mercury because it is just by the shores of the lakes. And once it goes into the lake, it is eaten by fish. And Mercury accumulates in the bones of the fish. So when you'll be enjoying the head of the fish, you are enjoying Mercury. It sinks in your body, later on you get problems. And if that fish is sent to Europe and they detect anything high levels of Mercury, they will ban all sale of fish from Uganda. So that effect will cause a ban to fish trade. That's why we are saying please stop use of Mercury. Now, they have introduced borax. It is not new. It is known also for a very long time. It is a good innovation.
He advised the miners to diversify their economic livelihoods and to use the available resources sustainably.
This gold one day will get, it will be, either it will not get, it will exhaust, or it will become so deeper, you will not be able to get it. And you will be weak. As time goes on, you become weaker. You will not even be able to continue mining here. Please make the money you are earning from this gold for build a family, not destroy a family. Please plan for the future for your children. Save money for your future. So that if you have saved some money, you can start buying fish and transporting to Namayingo. Or you can start buying matoke and bringing here. Don't think just you're going to remain here forever and ever mining gold. You mine gold and you get a saving for another plan B.